Grand Rising to all the kings and queens out there that's tuning in to Good Vibes Podcast on Face the Reality Radio. I'm your host, Beauty
Karen.
is the co-host, and we would like to start off by saying we are promoting. So I'm up here promoting AK Promotions, Linktree, aka Promotions. So go check that out. Um, Make sure you tune in every Thursday at 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. for the podcast. So what we will be up here talking about is spirituality awakening and how it is real and how it is happening around us every day. Some choose not to even pay attention or acknowledge it, and the reason for that being is some are just scared. Some are scared of what they might feel, what they might see, or even to change. But I'm here to let y'all know change is very good. Um, it will take you out of your discomfort zone. It will open your eyes to certain people that is in your lives, certain people that you might have thought that was no good to be in your life, but certain things will stop you from paying attention. And spiritual awakening is around us, and you need to be very aware of it. It is part of enviness, jealousy, hatred. Yes, the everyday living, but it's a twist with it. Like say, like if you're having deja vu or synchronicity dreams, it's to wake you up. The universe is trying to get you to wake up in a certain area to where you might be lacking at, or where they need you to push yourself for better or higher opportunities. And a lot of people are stagnated because they choose not to be awakening, which is spiritual awakening. Um, when you have vivid dreams, that's an awakening. It's trying to let you know things. Experiencing more synchronicity, downloads. What I mean by downloads is your dreams, your visions, your intuitive. If your gut feeling is telling you not to do something, don't do it. You know it's wrong. If something is pushing you to say yes, do it. Why second guess it? That's something good. Do it. That's the intuitive. That's a spiritual awakening. Um, but like I said, a lot don't want to open up to it because they scared. They scared of change. They scared of like what it might bring them to. They scared of leaving the old behind because that's what they've been used to for so long, for so long. But when you bring change in your life, you'll see certain change. You gotta know good from bad. If you're trying to change to something good, why bring the bad with you? The bad people, the negative people, the energy. Everything is based off of energy. Everything. I don't care what you do or who you be around. Everything is based off of energy. Good energy versus bad energy. People wake up with bad energy. People go to sleep with bad energy. Some people wake up with good energy every day. Every day. And if someone sees that and they're in bad energy, they'll try to come and disrupt your energy. But you have control over your energy, your good energy versus bad energy. You could choose whether to be in a bad mood or a good mood. And another thing I wanted to touch on too with energy is that you got to know certain people will latch on to your good energy because they are so low and they can't get anything to come their way. So they find people with good energy and they latch on to people with good energy because whatever that good energy draws to that person will also come to them. So you got to be mindful of who you getting in relationships with, married to, and who you just letting in your circle. You have to be very, very mindful. And you can't just be thinking that, oh, we grew up together, oh, we did this together, oh, we made money together, that that person is in your best interest. Because everybody ain't in your best interest.
Very true.
Everybody is not in your best interest. And this is called in the spiritual awakening. You have to stay woke. It's just not being woke on going to work or your relationship or your kids. Everything. Everything. And another thing too with bad energy, you be asking why I got a good child, why I got a bad child. Some people don't understand energy. If you lay down with a man and had a child with him and he wasn't of good energy, but you was, and you happen to get pregnant, now you have a bad seed, which normally is going to come out with bad energy. Which people be like, oh, my baby holler all night long. They got, what is it? Scholar fever? No, that's just bad. That's a bad seed. That's a bad energy. You feel what I'm saying? So now you have to do everything in your power to teach this child good energy. But once something is bad, it's bad.
Okay, I'm sorry to cut you off. I have a question. Mental illness is real, right? We all know that mental illness is a major thing. So my question to you is, I understand the energy, the good energy, bad energy type of thing. Now, some people are bad because they didn't get the proper medical help that they needed when they was younger. They wasn't necessarily born bad. They, like, it's just there's a mental disconnect somewhere with them, and they needed to get some type of medical help that they didn't receive when they was younger. So this is probably the reason why they're doing what they're doing. Like, how would you touch on that as far as
spiritually,
yeah.
I'm a person that keep it real. I don't believe in mental health. I don't believe in mental health. But to me, mental health, um, they formed a word to that. This is what I think. I think they formed a word to basically throw off what it really is. And my spirituality people will understand when I say this, that those are mental health is a spirit. It's a spirit, and spirits are very real. Spirits can be in a human, outside of a human, and when it takes over a human is known to go into school and shoot up a school, elementary school. Is known for raping people, and then they say they don't remember or they don't know, or no, that wasn't me shooting somebody in the head. Spirits are very real. So when a person claims mental health, you gotta they have to have a history,
Yeah, exactly.
a underlying history, like from child. But like I said, that's bad seeds. You getting with someone, energy.
But then
Energy
I,
is
I
very
have
real.
to I have to disagree because I have to take this a little personally because I have a son who has ADHD and has, like, it's not a severe form. He has like a mild form of it, but he's had it since he's been born. His father is not the devil. His mother is not the devil. They're not wicked people. They're not mean spirited people. I don't feel that he was created and have this issue because he's evil, or because the gods just said, we not even gonna pay attention to him. He gonna do whatever he gonna do on earth. Like, no, I don't believe that. I feel that because he was diagnosed at an early age, we was able to get him the proper medical help that he needed without medication, but therapy and so certain things like that we was able to get for him. And thankfully, like today, I can say he graduated high school with regents diploma. And he had what is it, a EIP? Is that what it's called? Yeah, he had an EIP most of his schooling, and he graduated high school with a regents diploma. He's in college now. He can function in the world. These were all things that were told that he wasn't going to be able to do, and he is the sweetest person. He wouldn't hurt a soul. So
So my
on
thing
that
is,
statement, it's like it's hard for me to agree with that fully because I don't believe that. I don't feel that he was spiritually damned. um, no, I don't believe that.
I believe most of us when we're born is spiritually down. It just depends on, like I said, the strength and the energy of coming out of it. People go out of things, and with his situation, you said he was diagnosed with ADHD.
Yes.
That's it.
Yeah.
I was diagnosed with ADHD. You know,
But
and
there's,
I
you know,
came
there's
out pretty good.
certain form, you know, it go from mild to severe, and then the in between. So he has certain cases, like, you know, he don't like loud noises. He's not good in crowds and stuff like that. He's, you know, he's a to himself type of person and stuff like that. But like I said, he's able to function, like, and he wouldn't hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like, he
But you gotta
wouldn't. He's
understand
just.
too, all spirits that all spirits is not evil. You
But
understand what I'm
I
saying?
said that to say that I don't believe that his parents
No,
were.
no. I'm not trying to say that all cases would be like that. You understand what I'm saying? What I'm saying is that when a child is born, this is just me doing research, and you understand what I'm saying? It's a woman that had 4 kids, and out of her 4 kids, only one of her children came out like that. And there's spaces. She's not the only case. You understand what I'm saying? Spirits are real. Spirits do come out. They get attached from the womb first, and they do come out in your children for whatever the parent might have done. You understand what I'm saying? Or the parent might have been doing from pregnancy. But when a child come out, you have different forms of spirits. You have spirits that can't hear, can't talk, can't walk. You have some who limbs is not stronger than others. They might be limp. They even might be missing. You understand what I'm saying? And it's not to say that because that happened to that child is going to be bad. You understand what I'm saying? It's just different forms of spirits that comes into the world, and spirituality, you have to be woke, because you can meet somebody who have all forms, everything working on them, and they appear to be an angel and they not, or they appear to be of humanity and they not. As far as their mind state, they have hidden agendas. You have people that work in witchcraft. You understand what I'm saying? And these are the things that you must be spiritually awoken to. Like, you can have a person that come out in a that has a severe, can't walk, back is all messed up. That could be the angel, but people will look and say, "Oh, they like that for a reason. They like this for a reason," but don't know what's really going on. So no, you saying that, no, your cousin is probably an angel that was sent here. You feel what I'm saying? To have a testimony to help others that's in his or her situation, to help others, to pull them out, to give them confidence. He pulled out, or everything that you said, he pulled out. He's fine. He's okay.
Mm-hmm.
He has a testimony for somebody. People go through things and born certain ways to be a strength for someone else to make it.
True, true.
You
I
understand what
believe
I'm
that.
saying?
I believe
So
that.
this is why I tell people like me. I was one that used to judge because I used to hear as a little girl, you know what I'm saying, gay people, homophobic, being homophobic. They they don't fit where we fit at. You understand what I'm saying? But if you do research and you understand what I'm saying, you understand why they feel the way they feel and why they are here. They're meant to be here. And once you get the understanding and the education, you won't criticize and judge the next for what they do or who they look like or who they be around. You don't much have to know someone's story to be respectful. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's just common sense.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people don't have common sense because common sense is not common nowadays. But you just gotta stay woke. Being woke is knowing who you are. You know what I'm saying? Being confident and walking in your statue. It doesn't have anything to do with color. You know what I'm saying? Who's prettier than who? Because everyone is pretty in their own right, in their own way. You know what I'm saying? We all creative and different, made how we was made for a reason. And I tell anybody, take your possibilities and strive and go hard and don't give up. Um, but you gotta stay woke. You gotta pay attention to your surroundings, the people that you let around you, the people that you let harbor your energy. You give your energy to, whether that be family, friends, relationship, partnership, business ship. You just got to be mindful. At the end of the day, you got to protect you, because anybody that you're colliding with or partnered with, it can't keep running if you don't take care of you. You understand what I'm saying? And keep your vibrations up, no matter who you have around you. No matter if you're having a bad day, if you woke up, get some inspiration in your life, whether it be music, whether it be somebody that you can rely on to call. That everybody have that one person that they can trust. You understand what I'm saying? That one person that they could fully trust. If you gotta release and let go of certain things, and you need to speak to somebody, call that person, speak to them, release, let go, but still keep your vibrational high, no matter what. You understand what I'm saying? And in due times, you'll see why I say that, because of the simple fact, when you are in low vibrational energy and people are around you, you bring their energy down. And especially, it happens a lot when you at work, your coworkers. Your coworkers see that you having a good day. You always come in every day. You come in, nothing don't bother you. Somebody is going to disrupt that peace. So this is why Christians say, stay prayed up. Stay praying to your higher being. Stay connected to the universe. Everything is done on vibrations, energies. So that's just like if Spence wake up every day, wash her face, brush her teeth. I don't. Who gonna be in higher vibration? You get where I'm going at with this? Like, things that you're supposed to be doing, do it. Things that you're not supposed to be doing, don't do it. Don't do it. Because it's going to bring your vibrations down. Then when you get in low vibrational state, you start thinking negative thoughts. Then when you start thinking negative thoughts, remember, when you say it and think it, it will manifest. And so now you're manifesting negativity in your life. Then you wonder why you're losing money. There's a lot of ways to lose money, but that's one of them. Manifestation on yourself.
So, I have a question. Somebody is driving in their car right now. They listening at this moment, and they going through something, and they really don't have nobody to call. Like you said, at least everybody got at least one person they could call. They don't have nobody that they could call, but they listening, and they trying to get something from this podcast right here. They trying to get something to make their day feel better, change their whole day, they mood, they vibe, everything. What would you say to them, like right now at this moment? What would you advice, or what words would you give them to kind of change whatever they thinking negatively?
If you thinking negative, or a situation have happened and you just don't see no way out, first of all, you got to get to yourself. Nobody around you. No telephone ringing, don't answer it. You got to get time to yourself. When you give time to yourself, you calm down. You calm your spirit down. You understand what I'm saying? Because like I said, everything is done with energy. So you have to connect. You have to connect back to the universe. So once you do that, now you're calm. Now you can think clearly. Once you think clearly, everything you can find your way. So with that being said you know what I'm saying, always remember that where you at now is never as nearly as hard as where you came from. So you don't think about the past. You keep pushing forward. No matter what. Because like I said, energy. Do not get into a state to where you're going to think negative. You got to think positive. You just lost your job. It's a lot of jobs out there. Don't worry about that job. That job wasn't for you. Obviously, because the universe is trying to push you in another direction. You understand what I'm saying? Your bill's not getting paid. That's a distraction. You can't worry about that. Keep pushing. God will send someone. The universe will send someone. Trust me. Especially if you're doing of good energy. If you're putting out good, it's going to come back. If you're putting out bad, bad is going to come back.
Mm-hmm.
So all again is about energy. Remember, you are in control. You, only you. You can allow or you can deny. But just don't give up. Never give up. Keep pushing forward. It's like I said, if you're listening in and you're tuning in, it was meant for you to listen in and tune in. There's something you're going to get from here. It's a message in here. This is why we're doing this. We're starting this. It's a message in here. If nothing else is working your way, switch it up. Switch it up. Start switching up your routines if nothing is working the way you have been doing it. And follow your own mind and follow your own heart. Any type of message or information you get, always, y'all, do research on it. Don't just go by word of mouth. Always do research. Because you never know who could be leading you wrong. You never know. People, like I said, you got to watch. Certain people don't have your best interest or your good interest in heart. They don't never want you to get ahead of them. You know what I'm saying? Keep your ideas, keep your plans to yourself. Because a person may never had showed you disloyal, but once you bring creativity to the table, you will see a person give you disloyal, and they would throw stones and hide their hands. But you just have to watch out, and you have to be careful who you let in your circle, because this is, again, energy.
Very true.
Good or bad. Good or bad. And a lot of people is not big on spirituality. They say they are. They say they are. They say, oh, I read the Bible, I go to church, I do this, I do that. But they still putting out evil. They still saying evil. They still cursing 24/7. And they not showing any growth. Those are the type of people that you have to watch out for. Those are low vibrational energy people. You have a business. You have that's why people be like, oh, they got a business, they started switching up. In order to grow, you have to leave certain people behind.
Yes.
You have to.
Yes.
Because like I said, if they not growing and doing the same thing you are doing, they're not all people, but they not, you can't take people where you're going. Everybody is not meant. There's not enough room.
Everybody's path is different.
Everybody's path is different.
Yes.
And so with that being said, when people move on, a lot of people feel jealousy, hatred, enviness, because they feel like you left them. It's not that I left you. It's I grew. I grew past you. You wanted to still stick and stay. I gave you the information to do the same thing I did. But you didn't want to do that. You chose a different way. So therefore, when I grow, you can't go. And don't look at it like, oh, this person can't go with me, so I'm not going to do it. It's not their journey. It's not their path. You have to think of yourself and keep it going. Like I said, whether this be family, whether this be partnership, whether this be business. Everything starts with you. If you sick, if you can't work, if you're not okay, and you are the main source of money in your household, nobody gonna eat. Nobody's gonna be okay after a while. So it starts with you. You gotta make sure you are set up and you are good first before you can be able to help anybody else. You understand what I'm saying? And always remember, what you do for others, don't expect it back, because everybody don't have a good heart or a heart that's set up like yours.
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying? And I have learned that along my journey, that when you do stuff, you don't expect a person to do it back or do it the way you want them to do it. You understand what I'm saying? Because you did that for that person's going to grow. You help that person to grow, to do other things, to maybe help somebody else in a different area. This is called spiritually awakened, spiritual growth. And once people know that, we are hoping that, you know what I'm saying, we can turn our culture around and bring us together for unity. Because I have met a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, that's willing to help step in, and it's not all about money. They see a future, you know what I'm saying? They see beyond right now. And when you have people or meet people like that, you need to keep those type of people in your circle, because they are of high vibrational energy. And people colliding with people with high vibrational energy, it not only brings yours up, but together, you get a lot done.
Yeah.
You'll see growth within not just yourself, within others, because your energy is pouring out and pouring off on others. People is going to look up to you. People is going to want to be around you. People is going to want that good energy. But like I said, you can't let just anybody in your circle, because if their energy is not up there where yours at, why bother? It's gonna bring whatever you're doing. It's gonna bring that down. Your business, your relationship, it's gonna bring it down, and I can't afford it. I've been down so long that I can't afford it. I don't know about nobody else.
I know that's right. I know that's right.
I cannot afford to be down for too long, and I'm the type that I love helping people, but the way that this world is set up, you have to be awoke to know who to help and when to help. Because you just can't just be out there, like I said, giving out your good energy, because everybody don't deserve it. And a lot of people need to stop trying to help everybody, because I've learned this. Everybody is not meant to help, because that is their karma. It is their karma. So when you not knowing the full story or the situation, and you just ready to help, putting your neck, putting your arm, your leg out there on the limb for these people, and then you wondering why so many things in your life is going to shams. It's because you done intervene in the universe, giving them their karma. So now you done attach yourself with this person energy, and now their karma is rubbing off on you. This is how it works. This is why we say protect your energy. And you could protect your energy with meditation. A lot of people say yoga. I wouldn't say yoga. Just meditating, basically focusing on sitting alone, no interruptions, blocking out the outside world, and just tuning into the inside, which is you inside. Some people do it with music. Some people do it without music. Some people sit Indian style on the chair, lay down. You could do it however you feel comfortable, but meditating is a very good way of keeping up your energy. And another way of keeping up your energy as well is connecting with the earth, Mother Earth. A lot of people might think this is strange, but like I said, don't go word of mouth. Do research. You can always do research on everything that I said. Connecting with nature, going to the park, touching on the trees, taking your shoes and socks off, and touching the earth with bare feet. I mean, I understand it's a lot of in New York City. It's a lot of people that walk their dogs, so it's kind of skeptical. But if you can find a park, or you can find nature to where you feel comfortable with connecting, taking off your shoes and socks, and allowing, because what it is that it's energy that the earth gives off. This is why a lot of people don't know. I'm about to share some interesting history with y'all. A lot of people don't know, before slavery, before the Africans was caught up in slaves, us, back in Africa, they wore no shoes. They wore no shoes, and they wore no shoes for a reason. Now, when slavery came about, and the white people knew, how can I say this? They knew what we was. We are the key to the earth. And when they brung us over, they made us put on sneakers, shoes, soles, rubber, because the protons and neutrons from the earth is what connects to us, to bare feet. Makes us run faster. It gives us energy. And we're supposed to eat right. We're really not supposed to be eating meat unless it's fish or chicken, and it's not supposed to be fried. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of vegetables and fruits are what we're supposed to have in our bodies. This is how we live longer. And the sun is how my afro, raises up because the sun is how we get our energy. The solar comes into our crowns. This is why they tell us to protect our crowns. You understand what I'm saying? But yeah, again, when we was brought over here, we was made to put on shoes to not have as much energy from the sun and everything. Um, to get our knowledge, to get our strength. Ancestors are very much here and around us. They're just not in human form. They went through slavery for us so that we can better the earth, so that we can be back in charge. But it's a lot of hatred. It's a lot of hatred, a lot of jealousy off of who nails get done the best, who got the longest weaves, the best eyelashes. This is just like who got the hottest coats, sneakers. I remember a couple of years ago, got a kid. Mother gave him his Christmas present early, and the kid went to a party. She bought him the all red J's, and the kid killed him for it. This is what I'm talking about. Like, it wasn't supposed to kill him over jealousy or because something that you couldn't get or your mother couldn't get you. You understand what I'm saying? I remember back in the days we used to work for it, shoveling snow. You know what I'm saying?
Picking up
bags
in the supermarket, packing it. Yeah.
Like we wasn't out here doing that. That's just why I said it starts with us OGs, us big homies. It starts with us. We're getting the youth back in, and I'm not gonna say back in line, but to awake. You understand the meaning of life and the meaning of a dollar, because killing somebody over money, that's basically pushing you away from your spiritual awakening deeper, pushing you. The more bad energy you put out here, the more bad energy you put out here, the worse your karma gonna be. Because if you for 10 years put out so much bad energy and now you want to get it right, you got 10 years worth of karma coming back to you. You understand what I'm saying? So this is why we're trying to tell you, and sometimes your karma can hit just like that and you'll be gone the next day or the next hour. So this is why we trying to let the youth know you must wake up. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all have to wake up, because y'all are our future. And if all of y'all are killing each other, we don't have a future out here at all.
They ain't going quick. They going quick.
And everybody wants to be a rapper. Why? Y'all halfway know how to rap, and then y'all don't be making sense. Everybody got a Draco, got a gun, and can't even hold it right, can't even aim, can't even shoot it. You just want to be cool, but cool will get you killed. Being on top will get you killed, or in prison. And who wants to do that? Who wants to be in prison, told to eat, sleep, trying to sneak in the next man's cell, because you know you in there for like 10 or more years. It's a spiritual awakening. We need y'all to wake up. We really do. Like I said, y'all are our future, and we have other kids out here that's trying to live, and y'all stopping their future.
I would really like to know, this generation, why are you so angry? What is making you so angry that you can't have a fist fight with somebody, and you know what I'm saying, y'all go on about your business,
And let it be done.
You hold that black eye, he hold whatever he get, you know what I'm saying? Like, why is it to the point where you gotta die? I don't want you breathing anymore. I don't want your mama to see you anymore. I don't want you to see your mama, your kids. Like, why is it so serious these days? And I say that because I'm like, just about every day, my Citizen app goes off. There's a shooting. I go click on it. It's a 17-year-old. It's a 16-year-old that's either doing the shooting or then got shot by somebody in that same age bracket. So I understand what you're saying about picking up the bad energy from people, and sometimes when you're trying to help, you interrupting karma. But I feel like the days that we in now, we need to step in and help these kids. Like, I know that what you did last year, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, might have not been the wisest thing. You might have not made the best choices.
That's the fact.
But the fact that you allowing me to help you get to a better place so that you can maybe help somebody else. So just put yourself in a more positive situation. I'm gonna do that, and I feel like people should do that, even if it's one kid. Especially if you live in certain communities. I'm in Brooklyn, so Brownsville, we got Bed-Stuy, we got East New York, Flatbush, Crown Heights, Bushwick, Williamsburg, Coney Island, Sheepshead Bay. Even if it's one kid out of that community that you know or that you see all the time, and that you just feel like, you know what, I gotta say something to this kid. I see something in him that can be different. You don't have to do that. You don't have to go down that route. And I feel like a lot of us need to kind of pick that up and be that person again. That's why I'm like, just one kid. If you just, even if it's yours, even if it's your kid, if it's, if it has to be in your household, because they say start at home first. Even if it has to be your household, then you start with whatever kid you feel like needs that help and need that guidance, because it's going to be a start. You may not see a drastic change, but if everybody in a certain community, every one person out that building help a kid, that's maybe like 10, 15 kids right there. That's a whole setup to do some more stuff in another community. Now it's branching out. Now it's getting bigger. Now we all, we on the same page with helping, because that's what our main goal is. For us, I'm 41. So I know my generation, the older generation, that's like, this is our job now. Our parents are older. You know what I'm saying? This is their time to kind of sit back and, kind of chill out now. This is our time. Yes, our time to step up and, not try to take over the world. We can't handle things in one day. But like I said, that one kid that you try to help, it's going to make a difference, and you will eventually see it. And I put myself to the challenge. So that means by next Thursday at 11 o'clock, between 11 and 12, I will be able to tell you about a kid that I will be working with, either teenager or younger. Because I feel like we all have to do something to change this. And it can't be putting it on somebody else. Like, we have to be the ones to do it. And why keep putting it off?
I feel like it's like you said, it starts at home, and it does. It starts at home, because what I say, when you have an angry child that go to school, that grew up, that's in the hood, terrorizing the hood, and just not bringing no good in, it's something that they seen in their home. It's something that they went through in their home. You understand what I'm saying? For this child to be like that, because of the simple fact, when you have children having children, and they not even being raised right. So if they not being raised right, how the heck they gonna raise their child? Installing their child. Now they have to get a job, possibly even 2 jobs, to even raise the child, because they keep having kids. Mm-hmm. Then they got the kid, the oldest kid, raising the other kids, the siblings, and they not even 11, 12. You understand what I'm saying? It's a lot, and it's been going on for generations. Mm-hmm. It's been going on for generations. Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying? But it's to the point where the kids is dropping out. These babies having babies, they dropping out, not getting a proper education, and not even educating themselves even after they drop out, to be able to educate their child that they now birthing. So now it's a continuous pattern, because a lot of these kids out here can't even read past 8th grade level. You understand what I'm saying? 9th grade level, because they dropping out. They want to sell drugs. They want to get on drugs. They want to do this. They want to scam. They want to whatever's popular, whatever's trending. So you got to be mindful too of what you allowing your children to see on TV, because that's what they pick up, trending stuff that's trending. You understand what I'm saying? So once you minimize them doing TV and what you're doing in front of them in the household, letting them see, watch, hear, do, you'll see that you'll have a better outcome with kids not having so much bad energy. You know what I'm saying? You make it healthy and fun for them. They're gonna want to get up every morning in good energy. Oh, what's today? You understand what I'm saying? When you wake up, it ain't nothing but arguing and fighting and cursing
No,
all day.
definitely. That affects them.
That affects your
Affects
kids.
them. That definitely does. It makes them go to school angry. It makes them pick on other kids. It just, it's just a whole bad effect that it has. But that's why, I'm saying, like, the outsiders, the other people that is paying attention, that can see these things and that's able to help, to have the time and have the energy to put into it, because it's not easy. Like I said, you would
It's
be
not.
dealing with kids that, maybe have a mental disconnect, or did the attitude just sucks, or their way of thinking is just like whatever. I don't care about nothing or anybody. So that takes a lot of time and coaching, and really, you got to stay on it. You can't start it and then be like, you know what, this is too much, I'm out. You know what I'm saying? It's one of them tasks where you actually got to stick through with it. And
But it's a lot of
it
kids
takes,
that come to school, or they just wake up and be mean because they have no love in the home.
yeah, very
You
true.
have a lot of kids that don't even get hugs or
Hmm,
kisses from their parents.
very true.
You understand what I'm saying? And hugs and kisses, as a child growing up, kid growing up, they need that. They need to know that someone has their back, that someone cares, that
Hmm,
someone will listen, someone will be there.
definitely.
Versus you just saying it and not
Hmm.
doing it. You understand what
Hmm.
I'm saying? And sometimes, in my household, it was always action, action, action. It wasn't just saying it and not doing it.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It was the say before doing it, and then once it's done, it's like, yeah, I told you this, I told you that.
Hmm.
So it was stuff to look forward to. You know what I'm saying? Every household is not a bad household, and every household is not going to be a good household. No matter where you go, because you show me one household that was perfect, and
Hmm.
I work for free.
Every family got something. Most people
Exactly.
don't, they like to keep them skeletons in the closet, but every
But see, that's
family
what's wrong.
has
That's what's
something.
what's wrong now, because a lot of people don't know how to handle if their child have mental health.
And
You understand what I'm saying? And you're not
mhm.
reaching out for help. You
Mhm.
understand what I'm saying? Could cause a bigger effect, not just for your household, but for other people's household
And
too.
I'm glad that you even mentioned that real quick, because we about to wrap this up. But when it comes to things like that, as far as professions and mental health and stuff, people, please take the position if that's what your heart is really into.
Into.
Don't take the position because, oh, the money's looking kind of good, and oh, the hours is this. Take it because you're really trying to help these people. You're not trying to be their savior, but you really care. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna do the job the right way and treat these people like they're supposed to be treated, and get them the help that they're supposed to
Mm-hmm.
get. Because I'm seeing far too much. I work in the shelter system, and I see it a lot in that community, that it's just a lot of people that they're just happy to get that money. But, like, the clients, they not really too, they don't care too much about them. They don't really, deal with them too much, and that's not how it's supposed to be, because at the end of the day, these people are human beings. And a lot of people forget that they're like one check away from being in the shelter system themselves.
Yep.
So, we have to start kind of trying to change the way we view things and view people, and stop being so judgmental,
Mental.
and just,
Projecting.
yes, like sometimes if you want that positive energy, you got to give it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta give it, and you gotta be genuine with it, cause that you can pick up on the fake real quick. So I'm not gonna keep going, but I just want to say to Black Beauty that this was great. This was a great first show. I'm
Thank you.
so
Thank
proud of
you.
you. I'm thankful that you allowed me, aka Promotions, to be a part of your journey.
Yes.
Um, and this is going to be a ride. This is definitely going to be a fun ride, and I'm glad you are
Thank you, and I'm
here.
glad to be here too. Being that we're going to wrap it up, I would like to say next week we're going to touch on a more deeper topic, because of the simple fact a lot of people need to be aware of a lot of things out here. The reason why your relationships, partnerships, businesses, your life can't get off of the ground is due to witchcraft. A lot of people don't like to touch that area, but I'm one that's going to be here to touch that area to let you know how you know you've been hit with it, what to look out for, and if you need any help. So again, you can hit me up on my Facebook, which is my Instagram, which is Miss Do It Do It Big, Ms. MZ_ Do It Big together. Should be like a black sneaker with a Nike check, Black Beauty. That's me. I really don't be on Facebook that much, so you can hit me up through Instagram. Like I said again, next week is a bigger and deeper topic, so tune in every Thursdays at 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. And tune in to Face the Reality, not just for me. Face the Reality radio. Tune in not just for me. We have a lot of people that's doing a lot of things. Check in, tune in. A lot of good, positive people. Like I said, we a family now, so tune in not just for me. Tune in for them because it's a lot of good information, positive vibes that you will get, and you never know. You can start your own thing, whatever you want to do. Sky's the limit. Possibilities are out there. Never give up, like I said. And anything else you want to add?
That's it. It was a great show. Thank you for having me.
Yes.
And all you guys out there, if you have promotion needs or anything, AKA Promotions, you can go on Instagram and check me out. My Linktree link is up there, so you can go and see the other things that I have going on. And that's it.
Thank y'all. We have more. We'll have more information. Like I said, we're doing a lot of things, growing and everything. So when we do have promotions or anything, we will be letting y'all know during the podcast and everything. Either mostly at the end of the podcast. So like I said, tune into the Face of Reality Radio. They doing big things. They growing. So show the love, show the support. Not only that, to AKA Promotions. Like I said, it'll be more up here to tune in, but just tune in to Face the Reality Radio, and you'll see who's up here. All right?
No, that's good.
Yeah.
I like that. You like that?
Here's another one.
And another one.
And another one.
And another one.
Oh.
Yeah.